Well, it happened. Uh, the brakes are shot, and we had to pull out of the pack and go get them fixed. We're sitting in the shop, and there's my vehicle getting new brakes put on. Then I'll have to catch up tonight. Couple hundred miles, and I'm going to be late. Hopefully there's not a rally that I'm going to miss, but what are you going to do? Well, the brakes are done and new ones are on. It is working fine now. So while I was in the shop, I overheard one of the locals talking about the Convoy, and I'm in a little shop that's like a 15-minute drive from the route that we were taking, little ways off. It was the only place I could find that could work on brakes, but yeah. So I heard him talking, and he's like, yeah, did you hear about the Convoy? There's people all over. and he's like, do you know anything about it? And the gal at the desk is like, not really. But so I guess he had heard. He didn't get to see, but it was just all over Facebook that the Convoy was going through, and that the highway was all blocked up and people on all the overpasses with flags. So it was kind of neat to hear that. And then I went over and talked with him and filled him in a little bit on what was going on, and he wasn't sure what the Convoy was about, so I told him about what it was about, and then I asked him, like, so do you support that kind of stuff? And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. And I was like, yeah, I was just curious, what the locals thought, and so he turns to the lady at the desk and one of the mechanics that had just walked in. He's like, do you support that? And they're like, well, yeah. And then later I talked to another one of the mechanics. I asked them all if they would do a video, and none of them wanted to do a video, so I just get to tell you about it. But I asked another guy about the Convoy and what he thought about it, and he was for the Convoy, but he's pro-vaccine. He's been vaccinated. He says he's pro-vaccine, but he's not a fan of the way that they're going about it, and he thinks that's wrong, and that he supports the Convoy in that way. So yeah, it was good to get down off the main highway and down into a town and ask. Well, and then there was another couple in there that were getting their vehicle worked on, and they were completely in support of the Convoy as well. So it was good to just ask, what was that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people what they thought about it.